Bueno, creo que está dentro de poco empezar las clases y a mí todavía no me ha comenzado, va a ser el 12 y quiero grabar hoy mismo, día 5 de septiembre, este capítulo porque ya van a comenzar las clases y quiero enviaros un capítulo nuevo que sería el capítulo número 2 y quiero deciros que también mañana va a haber otro capítulo para terminar antes la serie, antes de que empiecen las clases, para que ustedes podáis verlo tranquilamente. Y nos vemos, let's go.
You can't amass that kind of wealth without making certain moral compromises. It's just not possible. That kind of money taints you.
You kept their secrets for them.
I'm trying to help you understand.
Then try harder!
Hill greased the wheels of politics. Falcone was the muscle. Thomas legitimized the whole enterprise with his name. Your father, Hamilton Hill, and Falcone, they were partners. Nothing happened in Gotham without them knowing.
Falcone, the papers, they were telling the truth. Everyone knew about this but me.
I know it's a lot to take in. I want you to know I had my suitcases ready. I couldn't stand to be around your father anymore. But then they were killed, and you were all alone. And I just couldn't walk out the door. Everything I did, everything I've ever done, was out of love for you. I hope you can forgive me.
Oh.
How could I hold this against you? You're all I've got, Alfred.
Thank you. I won't let you down again. This is the first time I've been back here since that night. When the police called me to collect you, I thought they'd finally arrested your father. I couldn't believe a low-life thug like Joe Chill would have the audacity to rob and kill Thomas Wayne. He was simply too well known. Too big. Yet, there it was.
If my father was that deep in crime, he would have...
Habría tenido enemigos, esa
Well,
palabra.
it's a fair assumption. You don't think. You always said it was a simple mugging. In 20 years, you've never wavered from that story.
I can recall every moment of that night in vivid detail. But maybe that's wrong.
Sometimes we block out things we don't want to face.
Maybe there was some detail I overlooked.
Algún detalle. Vale, ahora tengo que ir conectando, como siempre.
I want him standing here, right now.
And what would the Batman do with his own parents' killer? The possibilities are frightening.
I wouldn't trust myself around him.
Batman doesn't kill.
That's why I wouldn't trust myself.
He was stabbed to death in prison. No one mourns for Joe Chill, Bruce.
Típico feliz ahí en
He
el
just
mundo.
wanted to protect us.
He thought he was invincible. Sadly, he was mistaken.
No puedo verlo como un...
I can't picture him as a criminal. Not the kind I deal with.
In that moment, he was simply your father.
No, la madre ha ido tranquila, ¿sabes? La madre era... la bomba. No sé si la habéis visto la cara, pero... si tú ves a un criminal, vamos... No me pongo delante de mi hijo, me pongo a huir. Por patas. aunque sea. ¡Epa! Alfred y... el cine. Ah, verdad, el cine. Eso es importante. ¿Y si fuera Alfred el que los asesinó a los padres? ¿No te imaginas?
I love that movie. Saw it countless times at that theater. How long did it play there?
Only when you wanted to see it, Bruce. Your mother arranged the special screenings personally.
I never knew that. She was always so good to me.
Oh, no es como mi madre, las típicas madres de hoy en día. Las abuelas sí, ¿ok? Y me faltas tú, Alfred.
Where exactly does the memory end?
With my father pleading, "You don't have to do this." And the gun fires.
And after that? There are considerable gaps in that recollection.
Maybe. Do I really want to know?
Estoy intentando recordar.
Stay back. Take whatever you want. Nothing personal, just business. He told me you had it coming.
You don't have to do this.
Claro, ese era el error del padre.
He's making a mistake.
No, en todo el ojo. Bueno, no creo que suceda, no hubiese sucedido así, ¿eh? Yo creo que primero le agarraron el collar y después le disparó a la madre.
Bruce, are you all right?
It wasn't a mug. They were assassinated.
Hombre, eso ya se
Carmine
veía.
Falcone knows why.
Bueno. Y empezamos. Recuerdos rotos. Trofeo ganado. 2.1. Ok. Mis típicos tecladitos, como todo el mundo sabe, son teclados mágicos. XD. DPGC, el departamento de policía de Gotham City.
Getting you in to see Falcone like this? I don't have to tell you how many rules we're breaking.
¡Eca!
Now, don't get me wrong, I'm always
Ese
here
fue...
for you. This could land
¡Ah!
us both in hot water. I pulled all the strings I had with the lieutenant. This better not come back to bite us.
Look, I get that, okay? And it means a lot to me.
I know it does, Bruce. It doesn't make it any easier. The last time we brushed shoulders with Falcone, the press made us pay. At least tell me what this is about. Look, I'm all for blind support, but I should at least know what I'm getting myself into.
I'm not sure, but I think Falcone put a hit on my parents.
Wait, what?
Sí,
Bruce,
what?
that's terrible.
That's why I have to speak with him. I have to know for sure.
Bruce, I appreciate you opening up to me, but just try and keep it cool in there. I don't want any headlines taking away from my debate with Hill.
Gentlemen,
Oh, mira,
we
gordo.
finally put Falcone in his cage. Now, thanks to the information you gave me, Bruce. you
Dos
won't ever
veces le han
get-
saludado, no
I'm
sé
sorry.
si lo habéis dado
Information?
cuenta.
What
Os
information?
habéis dado cuenta, wow.
Oh, I assumed you knew. I was going to contact your office first thing.
It was
No,
nothing
no,
worth
no.
mentioning.
Your friend gave us the whole case against Falcone.
Oh, not worth mentioning, huh?
It's the reason I said yes to this unorthodox request.
Vale, alguien me está llamando. Ok.
Nice job bringing in Falcone. Yeah, that son of a bitch better not get off again.
He's not getting off the hook, Renee. Not this time.
Mr. Wayne, Sergeant Renee Montoya. I just wanted to say, some of us police support you, despite what the media is saying.
Thanks, Sergeant.
La pava. Parece la sonrisa de verdad o reto.
He's lucky he didn't get roughed up more.
Me
I could
gustan
tell
los
Batman
plátanos.
wanted to kill him, but he held back. He cares about doing the right thing.
Batman es un modelo a
Whoever he
seguir.
is behind the mask. That man's a hero to me.
Yeah. It's great to know he's out there watching over the city.
All right, Falcone's inside. Say what you gotta say. We'll be out here.
Ok. Sea fuerte. Episodio 2, ahí en grande. Que se lea bien, que se lea bien. Episodio 2, episodio 2. Mortal Gear, ¿qué? Hola, Falco. Hijos de Arkham. Que se lea también bien. Que se lea bien. Joder, que estamos en un par de mente
Bruce
corta.
Wayne?
Oh, no, ok.
You
Okay.
must have some clout. My own wife can't get in to see me. Good thing I'll be out of here in a week.
We need to talk, Falcone.
You weren't so eager the last time
Preparen
we
los
met,
huesos.
but then I
Porque
knew you'd
vamos a
come
morir.
around.
Que vas a
Especially
morir.
after the press got their teeth
¿Qué
into you.
palabra es esa?
You're your father's son. Yeah, that's right. Tommy and I were close. More than friends. More like
Podría
cousins.
vengarlo.
Going back decades.
Until you sent Joe Chill to kill him.
So that's what this is really about, eh? The pop digging up a 20-year-old killer.
2 killings, and they were never forgotten.
You and me, we're practically family. I thought you'd have figured that out by now. I tried to get through to you at Dent's party. But you showed me the door. Got a whole closet full of birthday presents I was never able to give you.
Convince me then.
Hombre, si le digo
Tell me a
quiere
story
mandar
about
otra
a
paliza.
big, happy family.
There it is. Now I got you hooked. Your
Ese es
father,
el sonido que debía hacer.
Bill, and me, we ran this city. Still do.
Coño.
God damn this pain.
¿Eh?
Can't think through it. Morphine's on the side there. Be a good boy and help Uncle Carmine out, huh?
Coño. Ese es un hueso rompiéndose. Ok. Te voy a romper los huesos. Voy a aliviarlo un rato. Vamos a ser muy mal.
40 years I keep my veins clean of any of that gunk. But you never forget the tender kiss. It'd be so easy to give me the whole vial, wouldn't it? Enough there to put an old dog down forever. Of course, you'd never know the whole story. How much of your parents do you have in you? What kind of son did Thomas Wayne make?
No soy un asesino.
I'm not a murderer.
No, you're not. That's why you were kept in the dark. Much better, kid. Thank you.
De nada.
Gesture like that reminds me of your mother. Your father may have been the doctor, but Martha, she had the human touch. Think you got more of her in you, tell the truth. Yeah. There's a kindness in you.
Well, I wouldn't know. You took her from me when I was 9 years old.
What, you really think I hired Chill? Sure. I worked with Joe Chill from time to time. Put a button on someone, he'd take him out. But I never ordered that hit on your parents.
So who did?
You can't trust anyone in Gotham. Least of all those you call friend. Your parents learned that.
What?
They're waiting for you in hell! The bastard had to die.
Yeah.
Hands in the air! Stand down! Get a doctor! Secure this floor! No one gets in or out! Go! Go!
¿Y si Falcón no era muerto? ¿Y si la tía tiene que algo que ver con lo de Falcón o con lo de los padres? Bueno, no sé, pero bueno. Departamento de Policías de Gotham City. Acordaos, de PGS. Pregúntale a alguien por qué lo hiciste o algo.
We are in deep shit. I bought us some time, but not much. Word's gonna get out, sooner or later. Why would she do something like this? We had Gotham's biggest crime lord in our grasp. This close, we were this close!
I don't know. I hardly recognized her when she burst in. She was so different from the woman we met in the hall.
It's a disgrace.
Harley Quinn,
Another officer gone rogue.
Just doesn't make any sense. She'd never do anything to hurt the department.
Falcone's case meant justice for 1,000 unnamed victims. And now it is a PR disaster. How can I run against corruption when our own cops are redecorating the precinct with their prisoners' brains? Listen, we gotta get out in front of this. We gotta spin it as best we can. Issue a statement saying that we have the shooter in custody. Details are still coming in and that we're investigating. The usual.
Harvey's right. We need to control this story or someone else will.
Then we need the whole story, not just part of it.
Lieutenant, Mr. District Attorney, Falcone's lawyers are here.
Oh, Christ. I can delay them for a little while, but we still need answers.
Tell me if she says anything. I have to know why she did this.
Catwoman.
Alfred, Falcone's been murdered.
Good God.
I'm looking into it, but I'll need access to the back computer for anything I find.
Connection secured.
Alfred, I'm gonna try and confirm some suspicions of mine.
Vale, tengo que marcar yo.
Her
Sí,
veins,
vale la pena.
still visible beneath her skin. Fresh injection site. That doesn't look like blood. Alfred, I think I found the substance. Analyze and forward me the result.
Of course. I'll be in touch as soon as I have the results.
¿Qué pasó?
Where am I? Mr. Wayne? What's going on? Oh, but I got this awful feeling something terrible happened.
Sergeant, you have to think. What do you remember?
Oh, God. Falcone. I was hoping it wasn't real.
I believe you were drugged, Sergeant.
It would explain a lot. Listen, you have to believe me. I talked big about hurting thugs like Falcone. But I would never betray the lieutenant. Everything is so foggy. I remember
Si te pones aquí a Mimi,
There's an injection site on your neck.
no te mando a la cuna. ¿Quieres esto?
Light.
Venga, coge la
Like I
mano.
could do
Cógela.
whatever I wanted.
Así.
No guilt,
Venga,
No consequence.
sin miedo.
There was a voice in my ear insisting Falcone was gonna get off. And all I knew was that I had to stop that. I had to. No matter what.
¿Qué sintió?
The
¿Vio a
reasons why I
alguien?
should've.
Intenta recordar.
They
¿Vio
were
a
a million
alguien?
miles
No
away.
sé.
Did you see a face? Could you ID a suspect?
I don't think so.
You must remember some detail. Try.
I remember a hand on my arm, guiding me like a parent with a child. The voice, it was saying something about revolution.
Cobblepot said something similar.
I'm so sorry, Lieutenant. I've let you down.
We stalled Falcone's lawyers for now, but they'll be back. How is she? Did she tell you anything?
Yeah, hey, don't worry about that now.
Someone used her as a weapon, Harvey. They drugged her and sent her after Falcone.
Hey, get forensics in here. Now!
She remembers a voice saying something about revolution.
That's not much to go on.
Now, if you're bringing forensics in, let's get Bruce out. Alfred, I gotta get back to the manor. I've got a lead on whoever's behind this.
Bruce!
Joder, tío. Ni qué pedo.
What are you doing here? My friends in the GCPD have been telling stories about some kind of lockdown?
Sorry, Vicky, I can't talk to the press.
Your lips are moving, words are coming out.
You know what I mean.
Word is there were shots fired near where Falcone was being held. You know anything about that? I mean, you must have been back there when it happened.
Where did you get that?
So it's true?
No, I didn't say that.
Word is you turned over enough dirt on Falcone to put him in Blackgate Prison for life. A day after he showed up at your house. And now you're here. You can't afford to be associated with another scandal. I can keep your name out of whatever we print, but you need to give me something I can use. Who fired the shots? A cop? I can tell by the way you're brushing me off that something happened.
A police sergeant, Renee Montoya.
Wait, Sergeant Montoya?
You didn't get this.
Los niños. Trofeo oculto. También muy bien. Monta aquí en la almohada. Ahí. Aquí. Acuéstate bien. En la almohada. Ahí. Ahí. No, pero conmigo no. Yo no soy tu almohada. Que soy yo, lo estoy hablar aquí ahora. Tu mamá.
Either Cobblepot drugged Montoya himself or someone else is using his revolutionary rhetoric. Either way, I need to find him. Let's put our drones in the air and start a search. I'll run a trace on his cell. In the meantime, we have to find out what we can do about this drug.
The computer's been analyzing the chemicals from Montoya's bloodstream.
Throw that up on the monitor. The residue I scan on Montoya is similar to the nerve agent I found at the docks. Let's see what we got.
It's ironic that Falcone died at the hands of someone drugged with his chemicals. Who'd have guessed that's how he meets his maker? Prone in his sick bed, surrounded by police who were ordered to protect him.
Falcone got off easy by getting killed. He deserved much worse.
Whoever did this was judge, jury, and executioner. No one should act as all three. I hope he told you something before he was killed. What did you learn from him?
Practically family, he said.
Family? Funny, I don't recall any Sunday dinners with the mob.
It wasn't Falcone who called the hit.
Yes, well, I suppose that makes sense. Your father, Hill, and Falcone would have balanced each other out.
Computers pinpointed reference points on the two compounds.
Ok. Muestra de de la montaña.
Refined drug is like a weapon. It only took a small injection to strip Montoya of her moral filters and make her act on her base impulses.
A lo mejor podría ser el cargamento que se llevó el camión, no sé si recordáis bien. En el penúltimo episodio de la parte 1. Bueno, el último, porque...
Both compounds seem stable, but they're quick to fall apart. Whoever processed it knew what they were doing.
What could the creators of such a drug possibly have in mind? Fighting your wars is one thing, but drugging others to fight them for you? Oh.
As far as I know, Montoya is still an isolated case.
Your drones are in position to triangulate Cobblepot's location.
¿Cómo se llama? El bativolador o algo así, no sé. Oh, su guay. Ok. Es lo de las químicas o algo así. No enfaden al pingüino. Wow. O sea que el pingüino todavía está ahí en ese juego. Cada vez la señal es más fuerte. Y el último dron. Qué difícil es controlarlo, por favor. Estoy hecho un crook. ¡Eca!
Didn't even wait for Falcone's body to get cold, did you, Oz?
Going to speak with him, Bruce?
Bruce Wayne already tried talking with Cobblepot. It's time he met the Batman.
Bien. Skyline Club. 4:57 p.m. Okay. Clink, clink, clink.
Come on, I know there's gonna be more around here. The man probably had millions in his
¿Cómo es que no entiendo? Que podría... No entiendo cómo no ve los dos dedos. Los dos pavos de ahí. Bueno, los 5 de ahí. Más 6 con el tío. Bueno, da igual. Vale. Esto es muy difícil controlar. Wow, es como el juego.
You lot, come check out this office.
Tú me ves. Ah, que esto es lo de... ¿cómo se llama?
You can help me.
Let him go.
Batman!
Batman.
It's about time. You kill a crime boss, you'd expect a word of thanks from Gotham's #1 vigilante. Oh, don't worry, I'll pass your gratitude on to those who made it happen.
You used an innocent cop to do your dirty work. I know how you've been using the drugs you stole at the docks. Where are they?
Is this about Falcone? We all saw how you felt about Falcone. Pounded him into a pulp on live TV. If you were truly the defender of this city, you'd have finished the job yourself.
Va, Batman ya se va a poner la bota.
Vermin like Falcone, they deserve to be stomped out. Believe me, I know.
I don't kill my enemies.
Maybe that's why you got so many. Might be time to reconsider. As a show of good faith, I'm gonna let this one go. How's about we talk this through? We helped you with Falcone. Now, if we could just cut out the rest of the rot, like Wayne and Hill, ordinary folks might be able to breathe.
Oswald Cobblepot. What is it about this place that attracts criminal scum like you?
Gotta admit, you've got flair. Here's the thing.
Gracias.
I actually admire you, Batman. We both want the same kinds of things.
A mimir ya, venga.
We've got
No,
big
a mimir.
plans for Gotham.
Venga, mimir.
They found Catwoman.
What do you want with her?
¿Gatubela? ¿En serio?
We had a deal,
¿Catwoman?
she didn't make good on it. So sorry this didn't work out, mate. I'd stay to watch. I would, but I still got a Catwoman problem to deal with.
Oh, mira ese pavo riéndose.
What's her name again?
Te voy a partir la cara en dos, ¿vale? Esto, ¿cómo se llamaba? Lo ves, no de las... Venga. Ok. ¡Wow! Ok.
Gonna have to try harder than this.
¡Coño! ¡Toma por culo! ¡Uy! Hombre, tener un trabajo así de Batman, eso sería súper guapo y muy duro en realidad. ¡Hola! No, a ti no.
Hola.
No, a ti no.
Alfred, track down Selina Kyle.
I'll find her right away.